This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
Tonight, a school and a number of homes are badly damaged in Iron County after an EF1 tornado tore through a small town. One survivor says he still can't believe he's alive. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. That tornado struck the town of Annapolis late last night. That town of just 250 people sits in the southern portion of Iron County. It's about 20 miles south of Ironton. 5 on your side's Holden Krewicki spoke with South Iron School District officials as they're cleaning up on what was supposed to be the last day of school.
As custodian Kenny Burkbugler takes in South Iron High School, he still can't believe his eyes.
I really didn't think we were going to get much of anything last night because it was getting later in the evening, and this all just kind of popped up, and it just happened so fast.
We really didn't see anything bad at the time. There was no tornado signatures, no tornado warnings. And as the storm moved on top of us, it was just immediate. You know, it was no warning, no time to set the sirens off.
As a tornado with winds up to 110 miles an hour slammed into the school,
We had seconds to react. All I could do was run.
Burkbugler was forced to take shelter in a staff bathroom.
Time stood still, but it was very quick, but it felt like an eternity.
The tornado left a path of destruction roughly 6 miles long, damaged at least 10 homes, multiple cars, and knocked out power throughout the area. But the most remarkable part of it all,
the true blessing is nobody was hurt.
It was scary. It was something I don't ever want to witness again.
as damage surveys continue, outgoing South Iron Superintendent Melanie Ayers says schools across the region have reached out offering their support, but it's unclear if the school will be repaired in time for the fall semester.
We're hoping, and that's what we have no idea what that's going to look like. Of course, when we go inside and look at that, 3 months, that's a lot to get accomplished in 3 months.
This is definitely not the way I wanted the school year to end.
In Annapolis, Missouri, Holden Krewicki, 5 on your side.
Superintendent says the district has already reached out to the State Department of Education for help as they wait on insurance adjusters to take a full survey of the damage.
Tonight, people in Jefferson County are still cleaning up after yesterday's mess. Areas like Hillsboro, Festus, and Olympian Village saw 2 rounds of severe storms on Wednesday. Our Megan Kernan went back to areas that were pummeled by hail, and she's live tonight at an auto body shop that's seeing a ton of business. Megan.
Mike, we're talking hail the size of a baseball and grapefruits. That's what came down here in Jefferson County, damaging homes and cars. Take a look at this truck right here. It was brought into Dents R Us in Fenton with over 500 dents on the hood alone. The shop's owner says this was the worst hailstorm he's seen in a long time. As storms rolled in Wednesday night in Jefferson County, extremely large and damaging hail fell in Hillsboro, Festus, and areas in between.
It seemed like that stuff was softball, grapefruit size. It was going through windows. It looks like bullet holes in the back of people's cars almost. It hit so hard.
Now, business is booking out at Dents R Us in Fenton. Owner Larry Langley and his son Alex have had to turn people away because of how extensive the dents are.
I'm thinking the storm's going to last us at least until October. You know, we're already booking out probably till July already, and we just started.
A lot of people just, don't know what to do. They don't know if it's, worthy of them turning into their insurance companies with them having, higher deductibles.
Some hard ones right here on the seam.
Hillsboro resident Joey Melton brought his truck to Dents R Us after hail pelted his brand new truck, causing considerable damage.
It made my heart sick when I saw it. I was not excited. It started off maybe about a marble size, and by the time I made it inside it was golf ball size, and by the time my wife made it to the window, it was the size of a baseball, and she ran outside and grabbed it.
Langley says his shop, other auto body repair shops, and insurance companies are going to be extremely busy these next few months. So give them some patience when it comes to getting your car fixed.
I mean, it's 0 to 100 really quick. We got the hail yesterday, so everybody's just got to be patient.
Now, the Hillsboro Police Department posted on Facebook reminding people to do your research before choosing a repair service and warning about scammers popping up. Live in Fenton, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
We could find out tomorrow if a 15-year-old Hazelwood East student charged with assaulting a classmate will stand trial as an adult. Kaylee Gain suffered a major brain injury in the March 8th fight. She's back home after spending a month in the hospital and 2 weeks in rehab. The Gain family released a statement saying Kaylee is facing a long recovery. She had part of her skull removed to ease brain swelling and must wear a helmet until it's reattached. Kaylee will not attend tomorrow's certification hearing. Her mother, father, and stepmother will be there. Their attorney says they will respect the court's ruling no matter the outcome.
A community in South St. Louis City is determined to carry on the legacy of this beloved educator. Sarah Howell was an assistant principal at Confluence Academy South City. She was killed over the weekend in a car crash in Kirkwood. Tonight, our Justina Cornell reports from the Dutchtown Charter School where Howell worked.
She's not just a teacher or administrator, she's like family. This was home. This was home for her.
A home for Sarah Howell. Her presence was felt at Confluence Academy South City.
She was excellent with kids. Miss Howell always assists on the playground. She played with the kids, and when they had assembly, she was that person that would be in a costume or a star costume, and she always just made everyone laugh.
Sarah Howell started here in 2009 as a PE teacher and made her way up to assistant principal.
She's very easy to get along with, and she was also a really good educator.
Jeffrey Hetherington met her 15 years ago, the year they both started.
She was very nice. She was always smiling, always had a joke.
He notes she was a big part of the charter school.
It's a big void for Confluence Academy.
Howell was driving Saturday night in Kirkwood at the intersection of Big Ben and Geyer. Police say she died when another car slammed into hers.
She always had the most biggest smile on her face and just was ecstatic. She was nice, she was sweet.
That's how Tamika Young will remember her. She said the students are expressing their love.
Her office, they put pictures and made cards and put up on her door and just saying, "We love you, Miss Howell, we miss you, Miss Howell."
Howell touched many lives through sports and as a mentor to hundreds of students, a bright light to many.
Her love and her legacy will still live on.
Jennifer Perkins always saw Howell happy, and that's the memory that will remain.
She just kept smiling, kept laughing, kept joking, kept being there for everyone else. And the legacy I want to live on with is being happy and keep bringing out the joy of everyone. Like, just keep going.
Justina Cornell, 5 on your side.
Kirkwood police say the crash is under investigation, and once the investigation is over, the case will be turned over to the county prosecutor. There is a GoFundMe set up for memorial services and toward a scholarship fund in her name. You can find that link on our website, KSTK.com, and go to the section As Seen on TV.
Right now, Brentwood police are searching for the man who stole a car with a toddler inside. Police say he hopped in a Chevy Equinox at the mobile station on South Brentwood around 4:30 this morning. The toddler was found safe about 30 minutes later at the corner of University and Crandon Drives in Clayton. Police found the stolen car outside a Super 8 motel in Peevely. They released these surveillance pictures of the suspect. If you recognize him, you're asked to call Brentwood police.
Coming up, Slow Down St. Louis, the new campaign targeting reckless drivers and the big-time celeb behind the effort.
Plus, some people not getting weather alerts on their phone. The I-Team looks into the problem.
And we are tracking the weather tonight, and no storms in our forecast for the Biz Dash. We are live at City Park. We'll see you with that forecast in just a few minutes.